in a row. Okay, consistency could be significant. Um, I did just hear The Color Purple. So some type of slave story is, I don't even know if that movie is a slave story. If I've actually never seen that movie. I know that's kind of crazy. There's a few classics that I have not ever seen. That could be significant to you. Also, what was the other thing I had just heard? Oh, The Colors of the Wind. The Colors of the Wind could be of significance. But yeah, if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you are coming back, welcome back to my channel where I am giving a collective reading for you guys. You're still blocking whatever this is that's been showing up for the past 2 days. Holy Spirit, please give me the messages for the collective. What do they need to see here or right now? I feel that something is trying to come into your dreams to disturb you. I feel that there are people who are very upset that you have left them behind, I want to say. Yeah. You could have read the Bible today, even if it was just one verse. Pigtails could be significant. A pig could be significant. All right, let's see what's here. You're blocking whatever this is, this dark energy. You're blocking it. You could have literally blocked someone. You could have just distanced yourself from somebody. I feel like you know what this is. That's the truth. You know what this is. You could be a music artist. Okay, you could be on a new journey here with this compass card. You know, just figuring out which way to go, which way you want to go, or something like that. Over the next, I heard 12 years. 12 years a slave could be significant. Over the next 12 months. So you're making like a year plan or something that you want to start in the spring here. And I just feel like you're protected here by the word of God from anything, that's the truth, that may try to obstruct your path. These snakes trying to wrap you up. There's a scripture that says, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And I noticed there's a bird and a serpent on that card. It's not really significant. I'm just saying. It's like dark energies trying to... It's just a lot. There's a lot that goes on. It actually looks like an eel. There's a lot that goes on concerning you. You may or may not be aware of these things, but it's what I want to say is that that spiritual warfare is a real thing. And it's like on our journey, there's things that occur that they're not going to show up in the flesh. Okay, they're not going to show up like, I'm trying to derail you. I'm trying to it's not going to show up like that. It could be literally in your family. It could be, you could be feeling silenced. You could be feeling like you have to filter yourself, and that in itself actually conflicts with what you're what you're needing to do on your mission, which is why it's important for you to protect yourself here and stay calm here with the chamomile card. The cornflower. This is corny energy. It's corny. And I feel like it's a woman in your family with this Datura card. Okay. Different readers have different meanings for different cards, and for also different meanings for the same cards, and the same meanings for different cards. Like, come on, this is a deck of cards that I use. It has meanings to me for different reasons, and that's why I'm the reader right here. Like, this is my channel. You could have definitely just been feeling some like attacks. We have the mustard card here. Your faith, though, is going to carry you through, and you're going to be in a new, you're the rose that grew from concrete here, male or female. You're going to be in a new setting, I heard. You're working on something here. Let's see what the collective needs to see here and know at this time. So here's the Thistle card with the shitty energy. You know, when you see stock markets and NASDAQ, for instance, it'll have like a down arrow because it's losing. That's what this down triangle is. This is losing. This, I keep hearing rigor mortis, trying to bring you down on your journey with this Compass card. Something is happening by the spring here with these tulips. And then you have the Lily of the Valley card as well. So your journey, I feel, is, I heard becoming blessed, but it's been blessed. Your journey is blessed here going into the springtime. All right, what else is here for my collective? What do they need to see here? I know your journey is blessed by the Lord going into the springtime. The decisions you make, someone could be trying to have some type of tie to you here with this Rowan card. Have some type of tie to you. The winter time could be significant with this Holly card. Holly. Someone's name could be Holly. Something could have happened in Atlanta. Chick-fil-A could be significant. The Holly card. Oh, the Rowan came first. Rowan. Like, someone is trying to keep a tie to you. You see how this bunch of like cherries, whatever, they're not cherries. They're like being tied up by whatever this is. There's some type of cord here, and I feel like it's in your family. So you could just be simply learning how to, someone's breath could also stink here with this Holly card. There's also something about like your sexual energy, like just feeling sexual or something like that. Nothing is obviously wrong with that. You know, I just feel like you're on the brink of something. You're waiting for something. One more card for my collective. You could also literally be like lonely. But you're never alone, collective. You just aren't. You're never alone. You know, you're very unique. What else is here? I said that because you could be feeling like you're trying to copy someone or something, but someone is trying to put that energy on you because something that you're doing is actually very cool and it's very genuine. So someone is trying to put that energy on you. And y'all might be thinking like, damn, how is somebody just trying to do this to me? Because that's the truth. There's spiritual warfare. Like literally, these could be exes. These could be family members. It's like the bad energy that they put out towards you, the things they do. We don't know what these people do towards us because we're not there. We don't know what they do, but you definitely have a new beginning here with the Seed card, and that's the truth. I feel like you're trying to protect your identity, like who you are. You want to truthfully voice who you are here. Just looking at these cards on the top or the bottom of the deck. A dragon could be significant. I feel like the truth is here that you have the key once you face yourself here. With these two branches like facing one another, like you have the key once you just lock in with yourself, and that's the truth. And your faith here, I feel like just because you're faithful and a good servant, it doesn't mean that you don't have an attitude sometimes here with this Buttercup energy, and that you also have to be I'm not saying you have to be a snake, but you have to be wise as a serpent, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on here in the energy. Just seeing what else is here. I feel like there's cheerful breakthrough energy here. We have the Citrus card again. We have the Clematis, which is like, to me, a climax. It's also like divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female. This could just be a woman in your life, but look at all this bright orange. We have the Citrus card, the Rose card from Concrete, the Dandelion. This is like springtime, summertime. I'm hearing Hotter Than July by Stevie Wonder. Well, that's the album. So I think that was a song too on the album. telling me to read the description for one of the cards. I still have these description books. Some of my books I got rid of because I figured I'll just read the cards, you know. This one I kind of want to read though. This is a really beautiful deck, for real. Look, the book says spring. Spring. Spring is the true beginning of our year, a time when the ground thaws and the first shoots of new growth begin to show. With the slowly lengthening days of warm sun and blue skies, it's the ideal time to set a new path for yourself. That may be a new project, a new hobby, or a big change in your life. Perhaps it's even time for a new outlook entirely after winter has held everything in stasis. Oh, so this deck has different suits. Wow, that's why reading is fundamental. Let's look for the Rowan card because I was interested in that. So the Rowan card, tenacity and thriving in adversity. That's what that card is about. Tenacity and thriving in adversity. I'm just kind of really trying to find this. Because it really be messages just on the visual of the card for me. It says enough that I don't really feel the need to, you know, overdo it with the books. But, I mean, with the descriptions. But there's actually a lot of insight, too, in just books, period, but definitely. So rowan, it says rowan trees are seen as a symbol of tenacity, capable of growing in the tiniest crevices and cliff sides and rocks. You've been doing a lot of the same recently, growing well in spite of the uncertain ground you stand on. But you're still standing it though. You're still standing it though. That's the thing. You're still standing your ground, even if the ground you're standing on is uncertain. It says your determination will pay off once you realize you've got an advantage over those who've had an easier path. It's easy to envy others for thriving, but give yourself credit for having thrived in adversity. Okay, a flip phone could be significant. You could literally have like 2 to 3 phones right now. Wow, and this lady's shirt says thrive, and that's crazy. Okay, let's carry on. Doug and Carrie are significant. Oh, that's good. How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing? I miss being on Instagram doing this. I feel like people on Instagram need these readings, but I really have to grow my channel right now. On YouTube. I mean, I don't have to, I just want to. Through the wilds of this bitch, child. I heard that. This is a crazy country. And that goes back into spiritual warfare. Thank you for joining. That goes back into spiritual warfare because, like, for instance, with racism, and shout out to the teachers, for real. Like, there's a couple people that have really taught me so much, and I wish I could say their names, but people are very fucking weird. So I don't want anybody to watch this and like, oh, I'm gonna go look at what she be looking at and all that weird shit. Like, I'm very protective. I don't like to gatekeep. Like, with the right people, I'll give it right to them. Man, go check this out. But just on this public platform, I'm a little bit more protective and stuff like that. But yeah, first of all, I'm hearing when Nas said nothing new, there's nothing new under the sun, everything's already been done, or something like that. Like, you know, let's just give our props. I know I'll give my props, you know what I'm saying? I just be, you know what I'm saying? I be seeing stuff and I be like, damn, what happens when two people get their information from the same place? It should be copacetic, you know what I mean? So it will be copacetic. But even with the whole American thing, like, there's literally things that goes on. Like, there may be a person that loves you, that they love you, but deep down they have demons about certain things, like race, for instance, or age, or they're truly just not truly happy with their own life. Like, they are, but then when they see you, it's like, damn, am I really happy with my life? And it's like, well, I don't know. You said you were happy with your life. Like, excuse me. That doesn't have anything to do with me being happy in my life. Somebody is trapped in fear. Somebody is trapped in fear. Somebody's trapped in fear. But I feel like they took the steps that led them down this path. Exactly, choices. They made these choices here. Now they're suffering in silence here. Mental conflict. They're having a mental conflict about this partnership and alliance. They're in an emotional loss because the universe wants you to triumph here. This is coming up. You could have emotionally withdrawn from something, and this person is in heartache and loss here. I'm just saying, it'd be a lot going on, and I definitely be wanting to talk about it. So here we are. And you could just, because I've met people and they're like, I don't think that the devil has tried to bring me down, and you're giving the devil too much power and stuff like that. Like, no, I'm not giving the devil power. The devil doesn't really have power. Like, God has the power. I'm just saying, I'm going to acknowledge the fact that there's shit that goes on spiritually. There's things that people do. There's places that you're trying to get to and levels you're trying to achieve, and there are literally obstacles and roadblocks to you getting there. And whether they're like mental, spiritual, physical, like they have an origin. And I feel like ultimately it comes down to like God and the devil, and the devil's like minions, which are all just products of his plan, basically, which won't ever prosper. And then God's children are products of his plan and will prosper. Prosperity begins and will prosper. Like, and those products of the dark side don't want to see the beings of the light side to actually prosper, for a lot of different reasons that, you feel me, may or may not even concern us. But the point is, like, it doesn't hurt to be aware of those things and to speak on those things. I feel like it actually helps to speak on those things, and that those entities, that energy doesn't want us to speak out about what's going on, but we have the authority to do that. And spirituality is definitely not a game. You have a very hopeful heart here. That's very cool. I hope you know that, whoever you are that this message is for. And I did just see the obstacles and challenges card. So let's get our 7 cards out of this deck to see what the messages are that you guys need to see here or know at this time. A whale is significant. I think I said that like 5 readings ago. You're welcome. We have memories of love and spiritual union. Moving on. There could be a spiritual union here that you are remembering, but you're also moving on. What is here for my collective? We have emotional loss. Stand your ground. Emotional loss. Just making sure that card didn't go up inverted. So emotional loss. So some type of marine spirit is significant here. We got this snail fractal going on the back of this card. There's some type of like marine spirit or seashells. There's something like that. We have solitude and obstacles and challenges. So whoever this is in emotional loss could be currently in solitude. Or this could be you. We have obstacles and challenges. So maybe it's a challenge here for you to find your solitude or something like that. What else is here? We have patience. I feel like there have been some obstacles and challenges here. And again, I do feel that these are sent to you at times. Literally purposeful. How we doing, South Africa? Literally purpose. Thank you for stopping by. Glare 888. Literally purposefully sending, like, I heard the word backlash. I just feel like you gotta mind your own business. I'm such a complex being, like, it's really intense. I just feel like mind your business. You're being patient, planning something. Here's the solar plexus card. You could have a lot of sexual energy right now. I'm just giving you guys the reading. What else is here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 3 more cards. A panda could be significant. The number 27, the color orange. A Mustang. Oh, a Mustang. What else is here? Like some there's these 3 cards came out together again. Spiritual union, moving on, and memories of love. I want to say, I feel like whoever this is right here, so you know what, we're gonna take these 3 cards because I asked for 3 more cards and these 3 cards literally came out. So let's stop being selective, okay? Selection radio is significant. Somebody's name could be J. Somebody's name could be K. I feel like whoever this is, they sold you some type of dream here. Some type of African dream. I heard African Bambata. Literally, like, they could have sold you, like, we're going to be in love. Like, we're not really married, but we're married. Like, bullshit. And that's what you're remembering here. But you are moving on here. You're moving on. You're moving on because you're going through a transformation. And you're securing yourself. You're securing yourself with this base chakra card. And you will get recognition and reward for all your hard work. You're securing yourself. I feel like it's very easy to get, I heard sacrifice, but I also saw the sacrifice card, but I swear I heard this before I seen it. So you could literally know something before it happens here. You're getting this recognition and reward because you sacrificed something. You could have literally moved for your own transformation. Okay, this looks like Hawaiian energy on this card. Am I wrong? No, it's a hibiscus card. What card? A hibiscus flower with a rainbow. She looks like she's in Honolulu. You knew that you had to go through this transformation here. And we also have a few cards flipped over here. We have universe and harmony. So you are in alignment. I feel like you are in alignment. You're probably just dealing with some things regarding your, like, more difficult energies or aspects of maybe your personality or something. Like I said, like, you may know, like, okay, I need to speak out. I want to talk. I want to, you know, speak about the truth. I want to do a podcast. I want to whatever. But you're literally held back. You're literally held back here. You're literally held back. That's how I feel. It's like when somebody gets held back in school, like you're held back. And that causes you heartache and loss here. It causes you heartache and loss, but just balance your balance. Balance. Remain hopeful even though there are disruptions. Let's see what we need to know from the tarot. Messages from our collective. Rigmarole. Busta Rhymes. I never meant to put 1,000 pounds of stress on your chest. I love the way we talk and how we always cuddle in bed. With the unnecessary rigmarole. I never meant to put 1,000 pounds of stress on your head. I love the way we talk and how we always cuddle in bed. When we talk, we squeeze in imaginary ways. Sometimes I don't want it better than you. I give it to you. As long as you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to me, I give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it. That still won't ride for you. And you know I cry for you. I will always ride for you. And give you my heart and life for you. I will find my out to hide. Then I touch the sky. So baby, come and give your heart to me. Cause this is what love is supposed to be. I feel like you keep on ending up in these boxed in situations, but they're all temporary, and you're working towards your own like freedom so that you can fully be yourself. I feel like you could technically fully be yourself in these environments, but it's just extra challenging for you because you're very accommodating to other people's somebody's trying to put a death to your strength here. Because you're very accommodating to like other people's feelings when you're in survival modes. But I feel like you're slowly but surely coming out of survival mode. Yeah, that's ending. You being left out in the cold. You know, it's ending. I feel like someone wants your energy and they don't like that you work on yourself. Because they wish that they would have worked on themselves more in that way. So they consider you actually selfish. But you're actually just barely scratching the surface of truly pouring into yourself. Empress. Let's do one more shuffle. Cut this deck. I feel like you chose, I wanted to say to heal. I thought this was the star card. It's the High Priestess. Yeah, you're choosing yourself. And you're very very modest for the most part. But I feel like that's a beautiful quality and trait that you have. What's here for my collective? We have 5 of Cups. Fucking 5 of Cups, man. 10 of Wands and 3 of Swords. Who is this? 8 of Cups. Somebody is suffering like in silence, I want to say. What else is here? What else is here? The Ace of Cups. The Hanging Man. So whoever this is sees you working on yourself and they're bent out of shape because they're trying to make a choice here about which way to go and how they can continue to do magic on you. I feel like they want you to be stressed out over your foundation and family here. But I feel like they're also mentally manipulating you here through the spirit. And that's the truth, because here's the Hierophant card right behind that and the High Priestess, because I know what I'm talking about. And then I also want to say that they're trying to do magic here on your 10 of Cups. Like on your fulfillment. Okay, but you know better than this with the Queen of Swords right behind it. Like, you know that this person's going to get tired if you just don't let them win. They're just going to have to keep going back to the drawing board to figure out how to trap you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're starting to work on something again. You're working on yourself again or something like that. What else is here? Let's get 2 more cards. Everything's gonna be just fine, guys. I just heard that lyric from the Bjork song. Since we broke up, I started wearing lipstick again, is what she said in one of her songs. What else is here? Someone was holding you back. I feel like there's a real spiritual union here, and then there was also fugazi spiritual unions, one after the other, that was sent to simply, these people are out in the cold. They're trying to reach your 10 of Cups. Literally, so you must truly be destined for something. And I just don't care. So there's somebody around you that wants you to think, oh, like the stuff you're into is not real. The stuff you're into, like, that's crazy, but it's not. Things are very spiritual and very, okay, so those cards just spilled. But these right here, things are very spiritual with the 8 of Swords. And that's the truth. Things are very spiritual. A lot of things take place in the mind before they manifest into the physical. All right, is what I want to say. And people be thinking about all types of shit. They be thinking about all types of shit. Rey Mysterio is significant. They will not succeed. That's absolutely right. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna do some work. Like, I'm gonna make some money out in the world, and I would love to get back on here again with another reading. I'm just building. That's it. I'm just building you know, my channel. I'm building, you know, different things. So you could really be working on different things, like working on your schedule, working on like your budget, your plan. Like, that's beautiful, and I think that you deserve everything good that's coming to you. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. They will not succeed. Have a blessed